Are you looking for a work-from-home job you can do afternoons, evenings, or night shift? Well, I have some opportunities for you, and one of them is part-time. So enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into them. So the first one I'm sharing comes to us from the company ComScore. Now, I've never heard of them before, but it looks like they were founded in 1999. They're a global media measurement and analytics company. They have an opening for a data center associate. Now, this is a part-time night shift only work-from-home job, and you may have noticed the date up here, January 9th, 2026. That's when this job was originally posted, but it does still come up on their careers page, so I can only assume it's still available. Now, they did have another job similar to this, but it's no longer on their careers page, so that tells me this company does remove jobs when they've received enough applicants. This job is part-time and remote, but it looks like they want you to live in one of these 7 states: Oregon, Washington, Arizona, Nevada, Idaho, Colorado, or Utah. Now, they do say you must reside in the United States, so that does leave this job open to interpretation. Can you do it anywhere within the United States, or do you really have to live in one of the 7 states I just mentioned? That's something you'll have to confirm with them. But if I was interested in this job, I would apply for it no matter where I lived within the United States based on that statement, but I can't tell you what to do. So this job is night shift. You'll start 7 p.m. but may begin as early as 6 p.m. Pacific time zone hours. And you must be available during all nights, which includes weekends, weekend nights, and holiday nights. And your main responsibility in this position is to input domestic theater and studio related data. So you'll monitor theater's normal reporting time and evaluate the need to contact or communicate with the day shift on issues that can be handled during the day. You'll keep track of received data and source documents and prepare and sort source documents. So yep, you're going to do a whole bunch of data entry and research in this position. And they list more details as far as what you're going to do in this position. If interested, read through the details. They want you to have a high school diploma or a GED and 0 to 1 year related experience and or training. You have data entry experience as well as experience using internet search engines in a research capacity. And of course, you need to be comfortable using Microsoft Office products. And it looks like they'll pay you anywhere from $15.16 up to $17.13 per hour, and that depends on where you live. So our next night shift work-from-home job comes to us from the company InkSub. This job is for a WordPress support specialist. It is full-time remote anywhere within the United States, and you'll work from 4 p.m. to midnight UTC hours. And you should be familiar and comfortable using WordPress in this position. So it is a customer support position where you'll support members and customers responding to customers who report issues with their websites, plugins, or hosting services, and handle and or debug issues. You'll hang out with WordPress.org forums, being massively friendly, helpful, and useful, and help customers with their WordPress problems by logging into their websites, diagnosing issues, and offering solutions. So yeah, you really should be comfortable with WordPress. They want you to have at least 2 years experience with WordPress. You can code using PHP, CSS, MySQL, and HTML, and you have good knowledge of the WordPress platform and WordPress hooks and filters. You can diagnose WordPress issues by isolating potential factors and providing resolution, and you have an understanding of browser console errors and debugging via developer tools. And as far as the salary, I'm just scrolling around to see if they share that anywhere on this job description. I don't see it anywhere here on the job description, nor do I see it on the left. Let's take a quick peek at the application. And nope, I don't see the salary indicated on the application either. But I'm willing to bet, based on my experience looking at similar roles, I'm willing to bet this job could pay anywhere from about $20 to $25 per hour, but I can't guarantee that. You'll have to work out your salary with them. So the company Trident Care has an opening for a lab dispatcher. This is a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States, and you'll work Friday to Tuesday from 1 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone hours. You don't have to live in the Eastern Time Zone, just translate your local hours to those hours. So your main responsibility in this job will be to control and oversee that cases are properly dispatched and completed and picked up and processed according to all policies and procedures. You'll review, organize, and distribute all cases using common knowledge of coverage areas, properly utilizing the available on-duty scheduled phlebotomist, and complete preparation of multiple phlebotomist daily work assignments, and continue communication throughout the shift, tracking, and possible rerouting if necessary. You'll accommodate various facility special requests, honor high-priority facility lab orders, and expedite urgent cases, conducting constant follow-up, and maintain a positive attitude to connecting parties to ensure excellent customer service is being provided. And they have more details if interested. Read through the details. But it sounds like this is your typical dispatch position, dispatching phlebotomists. You need a high school diploma or equivalent. They prefer you have dispatch experience. Some medical terminology is helpful. And you must pass a DRUG screen and criminal background check. And sorry guys, I had to spell that word. YouTube is kind of weird with certain words. Now they do tell us you must have knowledge of general area logistics and you're able to distinguish various locations throughout the Southern California region. But this job is fully remote anywhere within the United States. So as far as the Southern California region, I don't know if that would really apply to this particular role. You'll have to confirm that with them. So I'm going to scroll back up a little bit because right here on the job description, they tell us they'll pay you $15 per hour. So our last work from home job is with the company Intoxilock. This job is for an inside sales associate. It is full-time remote anywhere within the United States. And this position starts May 11th, 2026. And this job is afternoon shift. So you work Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Central Time Zone hours, which translates to 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Pacific Time, noon to 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time, and 2 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And you also work one Saturday or Sunday every 4th week. So in this job, you'll handle warm leads, communicate with prospects primarily via phone, you'll close sales and schedule installations. So you're not going to do any cold calling in this position. So this is an inside sales associate position. Potential customers will contact you. And they tell us the average annual pay for sales associate is between $75,000 and $79,000 per year. Top earners can make over $100K per year. And commissions are uncapped in this position, so that's really cool. They want you to have a high school diploma. A bachelor's degree is preferred. It's just preferred. It's not required. And you need 0 to 3 years sales experience. So that's all I have for you in this video. Hopefully one of these afternoon, evening, night shift work from home jobs works out for you. And if you're looking for some pretty good paying work from home customer service jobs, you can find some in this video right here. Thank you so much for visiting. I truly appreciate your support, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.